And yeah, let's get straight into the video today. We have our question of the day. This comes from actually when me, Austin, and Bailey were talking outside of the podcast. We're talking about the Clippers acquiring Russell Westbrook in the buyout market. He was choosing between our actual three favorite teams, the Bulls, Heat, and Clippers, and he has decided to go. He didn't want to get a new house, so he just said, "I'm gonna stay in the same arena and play for the opposing." The villains in LA, if you will call them. And yeah, our question here is for you gentlemen and for me, I guess, is where do you think the Clippers align in the Western Conference standings right now, or not right now? Where do you think they're going to be at the end of the season? Obviously, there's a lot of strong powerhouses in the West. Josh said I'm comfortable in the West, and then look what the fucking West did. They Kyrie, KD, so many acquisitions. So I'm gonna go to Bailey here first. Bailey, what do you think? I guess I'll simplify the question. What do you think the Western Conference standings are going to be at the end of the season before the playoffs?
All right, so start of the playoffs, I think the Nuggets are still gonna have the 1 seed because they have it right now, right?
They do have it right now, yeah.
Yeah. So I still think they're gonna be the 1 seed. Hold on, let me pull up the current standings. Hold on. But I think Nuggets are gonna be the 1 seed. They're gonna hold it down. They got it last year too. So I think they go back to back for.
They're 5 games ahead of the 1 seed right now over the Grizzlies.
Yeah, so I think 1 and 2 are gonna stay the same with Denver and Memphis. I think the Grizzlies are gonna hold down number 2, and then I think the Clippers will end up passing Sacramento. They're only 1 game behind them right now, so I do think eventually in these next 25-ish games, I think the Clippers will pass them.
No respect for the 916.
I'm just saying the Clippers have been getting better as the season's been going on. They've been getting healthy. They've added more people at the deadline than the Kings. I know it's only 1 game that they're behind the Kings, and they got 25 games left in the season.
The Kings were pretty quiet. Did they do anything at the deadline?
No.
Yeah.
No. They acquired somebody.
I know they acquired someone small, but yeah.
He's not going to play though.
Which also, speaking of quiet teams, the Nuggets did pretty much nothing either.
The Nuggets literally did nothing. They added what?
So
they cut Will Barton and they brought in I forget who they brought in. I know they brought in someone. It wasn't important. They let Bones Highland go. It was another point guard, but I forget who it was.
Yeah.
Well, Bailey, finish where you were going with that.
So am I going 1 through 8? How far do you want me to go?
I was gonna have you talk about the Mavericks and the Suns, obviously.
Okay, then yeah. So then I think the Suns could catch the Kings. I don't know if I'm not saying it 100%, but I definitely think it's possible if Kevin Durant starts playing with them pretty soon, and they mesh right away. I think the Suns will be able to catch the Kings. I'm not 100% sure it'll happen, and then I'll have the Mavericks where they're at 6. I think they're gonna stay there. They're kind of locked in there right now where the standings are going, but it'll be interesting to see how Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving fit in with their new teams with so little time left before the playoffs get started.
So where you are saying is slated right now, off of your opinions, the Clippers will be taking on the Mavs in the round 1, and the Suns will be taking on the Kings.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know, dude. I know we love the Kings there. Dude, imagine if we were talking about the Suns with Kevin Durant catching the Kings in the playoffs the start of the season. Imagine if that was the conversation.
Yeah.
No, what are you playing, 2K?
and the Kings are the higher seed.
Yeah, the Suns are trying to catch the Kings while I have KD. Okay. Something I want to bring up though before we let Austin give his opinion. Dude, there's a stat that said the Lakers have to win 18 of their next 25 or they're not even gonna make the play-in. That's wild, bro. They're
Yeah.
they're the 13th seed in the West. Everyone's out here saying, "Oh, they got D'Lo, they're winning the chip." Are they gonna make the play-in?
Mm-hmm. LeBron said he's like, these are the most important regular season games of my career. I'm not trying to miss the playoffs 2 straight years. I'm like,
They play the Clippers too, I think 3 times in that span, or twice or something.
I go only twice.
I think it's twice. Yeah. Also, I don't know how you didn't. I guess you lost count, but the Nuggets actually they picked up Bobby Shmurda.
Oh yeah, that's who it was. I knew they picked up a point guard.
Yeah, it was your point guard.
Yeah.
You sad about him leaving or no?
Yes and no. I would rather have Bones Highland than him.
Didn't
But
he?
also he was like one of my favorite players on like when he was on the Clippers. Like he was one of my favorite players, especially last year when he really took charge and led the team with obviously Kawhi was out all of last year and then PG-13 he had some injury struggles middle of the season, so it was really up to him to lead this team and he did a great job at it.
Didn't Bones Highland come out and like suck ass his first game?
Yeah, I think so, but
Yeah.
he's just trying to fit in with the new team, get
Yeah.
used to the new scheme. That's all.
All right. Well, Austin, I'll hand the baton over to you. How do you think the Western Conference is going to break down after the final 25 games are played?
Yeah. I mean, do the Lakers make the playoffs? Do you ever doubt like when someone's as great as LeBron James, do you doubt him? I mean, you do until he doesn't make the playoffs. So if he doesn't, whatever. He'll be back next year. I mean, Bailey, you said it in our group chat that what'd you say, Bailey?
What
That
did
the Suns are the favorite in the West.
That the Clippers, they
Oh
improved,
yeah,
but they're not going to beat anyone. Or like the Suns are not going to get beaten by anyone. Like it's all up in the air for that second Western Conference finals spot. You could see the Nuggets in there with Jokic and Murray.
if sorry to cut you off, Austin. If the standings stayed the same as they were now, right? The Grizzlies slash Mavericks would avoid the Suns in the opposite side of the bracket.
Okay, so
So what I'm trying to say is I think it's a blessing if you don't have to see them in the side of the bracket because one team will make it there without having to beat the Suns
Yeah.
the Western Conference Finals.
yeah, if you're the second or third seed,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
yeah. If
Okay.
you're the winner of 2 and 7 and winner of 3 and 6 wouldn't have to play them if they stayed the same way it was now. If they didn't get to 3 is what I'm saying, which is up in the
Yeah. And that's an
Yeah.
accomplishment in itself. And so, I mean, we anticipate it's going to be the Mavericks and the Grizzlies. I'd like to see the Grizzlies in the Western Conference Finals because they're always talking trash.
Someone came out today. Who was it? I just saw his post on Instagram today, but they said an NBA player was asked, "Who's the NBA player with the most trash talk?" He said, "Can I say the Grizzlies' whole roster?"
Yeah, you got Dylan Brooks there.
Yeah,
Bailey, what do you
we
know
saw
about
that
that?
whole
Yeah.
thing happen.
Yeah, he
Austin,
kind of pisses me off.
Give us your predictions for seeding.
All right. Let's see. You'll have the Nuggets finish first. You'll have who's in second right now?
Grizzlies.
Memphis.
Where are the?
So
I'm just gonna pull it up on ESPN.
yeah, that's what me and Bailey had. I think the Rockets are a surprise team. You know, they're already eliminated, but listen.
What'd you say?
I said the Rockets are a surprise team to come out of nowhere. They're already eliminated, but listen.
No,
Mm-hmm.
they're pretty young.
They're
So
really young and ass.
And who the Pistons just pick up? Freaking RJ Hampton.
James Wiseman. James Wiseman.
Him too. That's the. 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 where rookies go to either revive their career or
Die.
end it.
Yeah.
Dude, why is there a tab on the ESPN NBA site called Wembanyama Tracker?
Dude, there hasn't been a. We'll talk about that when it gets closer to that time on the podcast, obviously, guys. But there hasn't been like a tank for this dude since like what? Well, there hasn't been
LeBron?
like a clear number 1 overall pick. It's gotta have been before that, right? I guess not
No,
like an
LeBron
actual.
was a clear number 1
No,
coming
I'm
out.
saying well, there one more recently that was like that, but I guess I don't know.
No.
I want to say Markel Fultz, but
Yeah, maybe him or Zion.
yeah.
I was
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say Zion too.
Zion was. Yeah, you're right. Zion was definitely the most recent. All right,
Hmm.
Austin. So give us your prediction. 25 games are left to be played.
Okay, so I mean, you see the West, like, so you have 3 through 10. Like, the
3
Kings
through
are
10 is in
third,
three.
and the
Three
Thunder are 4
through
games back. They're 10.
3 through 13 are 6 games apart.
Dude, Lakers are gonna make the play in. Dang, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'll tell you who's definitely gonna make it in. Nuggets, Grizzlies, Kings, Clippers, Suns, Mavericks, and the Warriors, the Thunder, the Lakers, and say the Timberwolves. Those are the 10 teams.
Do you think Pelicans and what else? So you think the Pelicans, the Lakers replace the Pelicans, and that's the thing, right?
Yeah, Pelicans, they're not that healthy.
Do you think OKC does it? Shea single-handedly puts the team on his back and says we're in the play-in now.
Yeah, dude, Shea's the GOAT.
Shea's so good, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's
You know where
gonna bring him in.
Shea would look really good in a Clippers uniform, bro.
Bro, he already was.
That's the joke.
Yeah, but I'll take Paul George and Kawhi over one Shea.
Yeah. Shea's
honestly,
just so fun, bro.
that's a hot take, bro.
Well, it's a hot take if the Clippers tenure ends.
No, that's a cold take, I mean.
It's a cold take, or if the Clippers tenure ends and the Paul George Kawhi they don't win a championship in LA, then but that's like hindsight. Because you don't know.
I don't think so.
That's a cold take, bro.
No, because for the Clippers, it's not about like Kawhi and Paul George brought like so much recognition to the Clippers as a franchise, like from a business standpoint and everything, like to gain like a market share in LA, gain popularity. Like obviously not winning a championship would be disappointing, but there's no guarantee that that they would be able to build a good enough team around Shea in LA. Like they weren't.
No, they probably wouldn't have built a good enough team. They probably would have been in the Thunder position right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
The Clippers aren't. That's why I was so surprised when the Clippers did all that, because the Clippers historically are not a very like go out and get them, like trade for something kind of team.
Yeah.
So,
more recently they have with the new owner with Steve Ballmer, but not. Yeah, now it's like just completely different franchise.
Yeah, I mean they went for it. All right, so I guess I'll hop in then. I think I'm with Bailey that I don't think the Nuggets lose the 1 seed. They're already ahead 5 games on the Grizzlies, and then like they're ahead like 10 games on the rest of everybody else. I don't think that the Nuggets below it that much. They're a very good regular season team. We've seen them be good in the regular season like the last 4 years. But it seems like comes playoff time, they never really show up. Well, I mean, Jokic doesn't have as much help as he probably wants. Because they have what? Jamal Murray, Jokic, Aaron Gordon. That's not beating KD, D-Book, Chris
Dude,
Paul.
they're pretty good. Suns,
they're good, but like, fuck, dude. I don't know. I don't know if Jamal Murray is your second option gets it done.
Yo, let me bring this up though. So we all know what happened to the Suns when Luka came through, right? The Suns added KD, but the Mavericks added Kyrie Irving. I think the Suns are gonna have a tougher time than we think. That doesn't mean they're not the favorite. I don't even think they're the favorite as far as betting odds go.
They are the favorite in the West, yeah.
In the West, okay. Well, they are, but that doesn't mean they're gonna have an easy time, bro. That West is stacked, no matter who they play.
I mean, when we were talking about it, I think I was the one that's most like, I don't think the Phoenix Suns is guaranteed because of just sole fact of I don't know if all those homies are gonna be playing, like injury wise.
Yeah,
Like
that happens too.
Mhm.
Katie always seems to miss games. D-Book has been unhealthy this whole year with an injury. Aiton's been unhealthy. Chris Paul's actually been the most healthy, and he's Chris Paul, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's old as shit, and he's the most healthy, which is funny. Well, I guess Katie's old too, but
And there you go. Consider that, and then wonder. So let's talk about that. Who, if not the Suns, who in the West could go to the finals?
I think it's
Most
the Grizzlies,
likely.
right?
The Grizzlies?
I don't know though.
I
For me, it depends on health. Like, cause the Clippers, I think Westbrook is so like he's still so like good. I know that he's not like MVP Westbrook, no shit. Like he doesn't get the but like he still gets so much opportunity and like he is such a volume guy still. And I think he can take a lot of pressure off of like Paul George from a scoring perspective and stuff like that. But
Sure.
I don't know, dude. The Kings are that the three you see, that's crazy, bro. Sabonis be hooping, dude.
Dude,
And
Darren Fox,
and
most clutch points in the NBA.
yeah.
So lit.
It's just like for me, genuinely, that question depends on the seeding because I like whoever I don't want. I'm sorry, but whoever plays the Kings has an easier way to the finals than not.
Yeah, then they're gonna freaking light the beam on whatever team.
I hope they do. That'd be cool to see. But from what I'm saying, like
No,
I
I
think
hear.
it's an easier path than the Suns to round one. You know, I hope
Yeah.
it's because what if we got a matchup like Suns Mavericks first round? Because that's possible.
Yeah, it is. But
Mhm.
no, but seriously, pick one team. Both of you guys, pick one team you think is gonna make it and why. If it's not the Suns and if the teams stay healthy.
I'm picking the Clippers. I'm being biased. I don't care.
You probably have a good reason to that though, Bailey.
Well, from the Clippers perspective, I'm not too worried. Like, okay, other than the Suns, it's probably like what Clippers, Mavericks, and Nuggets.
Yeah.
Why is nobody talking about the Warriors?
Grizzlies.
I feel like every year no one talks about the Warriors.
Yeah, we haven't said a single thing about the Warriors, bro, and they haven't been healthy. Freaking,
Steph's been injured for the last month.
they won
Yeah,
the
that
finals
is
last
true.
year.
They
They
won the
haven't been
finals last
healthy.
year. Why are we not talking about the fucking Warriors?
Why are we not talking about the Warriors? Good point, Lon.
All right, if I had to put my money right down right now, they're probably like plus so much.
Boom. Let's go to Vegas. Clippers
I'll
probably
look right
aren't.
now.
Well, because if people are talking about the Lakers, right, and like they're obviously you can't doubt LeBron, one of the best players of all time. He's still playing.
Mhm.
Anthony Davis though is a fucking huge injury concern. If Anthony Davis goes down again, bro, it's over. Is he? Wait, he's not even hurt. He's not even playing right now, is he?
I don't know, dude. I can't keep track anymore.
I don't think he plays right now. But they added D'Angelo. I don't know, dude. I don't think the Lakers are in consideration for me.
Bro,
Okay.
Wait,
can I
what do you want
voice?
to know? If the Golden State Warriors to win the Western Conference?
What is it?
It's plus 1900, but how?
Is that
Plus
high? Like,
1900
What sports book are you looking at right now?
DraftKings.
Oh, I'm on FanDuel, I guess. So
Well, I on DraftKings it's plus 850.
oh, I'm getting a plus 1900. Wait, for what? Oh, Western. I'm looking at fine. Just look at the overall champion.
Oh, okay. That's why I asked. I was like,
Yeah. Okay.
850 is pretty bad, right?
Well, I mean, because they'll never have like a minus Austin for like an NBA Finals or Western Conference because like it's so up
like
in the air.
yeah, for betting odds to make it out of the Western Conference, the Golden State Warriors, they're the sixth team.
Yeah, you'd think that'd be better where their standings are right now, but it makes sense because they won it last year.
I just feel like nobody's talking about it. Them.
Nobody
that makes
is.
me
We're not talking about
creepy
it.
and scary.
Yep. Is that your pick, Nolan, the Warriors?
I don't know. I don't think so, but
Well, Bailey, what do the Clippers have to do to make it out of the West?
yeah. So the betting odds to win the Western Conference is Phoenix 1, Nuggets 2, Clippers 3,
Huh.
Grizzlies 4, Mavericks 5, Warriors 6, Lakers 7. The Kings
Yeah, I
are
saw
at
that.
9. The Kings are at 9.
Who's 8?
The Pelicans, bro.
The Pelicans have a better odd than freaking.
Dude, and it's a
the
big drop off
Kings?
too, Austin. So the Warriors are 850, right? The
Yeah.
Lakers are plus 2,000 after that. Pelicans are 2,500. Kings are 5,000.
Dog, bro, I'm about to go to Vegas right now. Come on, 5,000.
It's a fucking tax write off though. It's a donation to Vegas if you go put a Kings finals bet in.
Ah, dude. 5,000? That's disrespectful, dude. Below the Pelicans? Damn.
Then the Timberwolves are 12,000, and they're fucking massive. And then yeah, after that it's just a sham. But the Thunder, dude, the Thunder and they're the 8th seed right now, and they're plus 35,000.
Yeah.
Shay, take me to the promised land.
That's
bro.
a fucking charity bet. You want to go to Vegas and put $1 to win like 3,500? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that bet in there. Let me get the Houston Rockets plus 90,000 in there. I think that's the question, though. I think everyone wants to know if it's not the Suns, who is it? But I don't know. I don't know if the Suns are like locked in. I think Clippers and Grizzlies can probably give a run for their. But I don't know. Okay, I'm saying Warriors. I'm sticking to my guns. Fuck it. I gotta be. Awesome. What are you saying from an
I
unbiased?
say the Mavericks.
Okay, I was gonna say from an unbiased fan's perspective. Let's be realistic here.
No, see, it's tough because everybody like watching Kings or watching any NBA game on TNT and stuff. People are like, how about those Kings? Wow,
They
they've
look
been
so
really
like
surprised.
electric when they play, but like they also like haven't been playing good defense. So it's like
yeah, yes and no. They're just a good team, bro.
they are a good team. I think that this happened like a year too early. Does that make sense? Like obviously it's not a bad thing it's happened that they're good now. But like I feel like they needed another year to like gel, and I think that they'll lose this year 100%. But they're gonna be if they now they know that they have a core that could win win games, you know.
Yeah, Keegan Murray too. A lot of it's dependent on him, bro. 4th overall pick, and then like whenever you have a high draft pick, and then you make the playoffs, let alone be the 3 seed.
Yeah,
like
it shows that it's
Mhm.
they've constructed a good team, and they know that now, so they're gonna like keep it.
Yeah, LeBron to the Kings. Just kidding. I don't even know if I want that.
Definitely not happening.
Actually, yeah, it would.
You don't want that. Well, from a fan perspective, he's LeBron, so you want it, but like for a team perspective, you don't want that. Because then you'll have to let go of Sabonis eventually for that to happen. Because you got to pay him, so that you don't want that.
I know. You're right. I'm just imagining, I guess. I just want to see LeBron, bro. He freaking robbed me of seeing his freaking goated self.
I thought you were gonna say something hella sus.
I was bad, bro. I was bad. I can't be a broadsexual.
Yeah,
at all times.
All right, well, that's going to do it for the quick question today. If you guys want us to talk about more NBA playoffs, such, we probably will when it gets closer to the playoffs, which is in 5 weeks. We'll talk about it more when it gets to then. But yeah, we have a lot of sports stuff coming up. Obviously, we have that. We have the NFL free agency that's coming up. Hockey's, we can talk about that. Bailey would love to talk about that. So if you are interested in hockey, let us know. Baseball starting up relatively soon. We can talk about that. XFL, out here. They actually smashed ratings apparently. Like they broke they tripled what USFL did last year or something. I don't know. But
bro, who's your guys' teams?
Houston. Duh.
Houston. What about you, Bailey?
Houston.
You like the Houston?
I thought Bailey was gonna say Seattle.
Yeah, I thought that too.
I just don't like Seattle as a city.
What?
It's closest to you geographically. That's why I said
Yeah,
that.
it's closest to me, but I looked when I was like looking at colleges. I wanted to look at UW, and I just remember just like walking around Seattle. I was like, it's not that great of a city.
Well, whatever sports stuff you guys want us to cover, comment it down below and we'll talk about it because we are very versed in sports. We got all the areas covered.